HR meeting is the October 8th, 2024, small smokehouse restaurant. We'll call.
And how many
Have a forum. So first item on the agenda is approval of minutes, September 10th. Those are sent out.
Twice. That's obviously and Katie had already looked through them.
So I have motion to fix the minutes.
Thank you.
So we have motion in second. Say aye. Opposed?
Hey, Mark.
Mark. You. The electronic email polling by the board since the last board meeting. Okay, confirmed acceptance of transfer membership. Alston, Chisholm, Brett Woodson, sequel. On motion by Paul Strong, seconded by Bill String. Email votes in favor. Paul Strong, Bill String, would be right. Yeah.
I'll just add a little bit. I actually looked back at those emails to be sure that I didn't know she had them. And I've got the dates that the motions made and such. And I'll just we'll follow up. Gentlemanship 3, the officially. Oh, okay.
Okay, so Mark.
I'll add you.
Yeah, I didn't forward.
Right, and then affirm acceptance of new member Brian Peace, motion by Katie Nunez, seconded by Betty Bivens. Email votes in favor. Katie Nunez, Betty Bivens, Bill Scram, Joan Natale, Paul Strong, Mark Clark. Libby Wright.
And also, just to follow up, I've got the dates of that, here included in the minutes of these action statement and the general membership, the board approved as general membership 3, and became officially a member on September 25th. Yeah.
All right, item 4, treasurer's report. All right, so, Joan. Couple items here.
Okay, anyone need a copy? I haven't. And I, based on feedback from the last board meeting, turn to the last page of the GL count, which is a summary of everything in the prior 3 pages. So I showed total operating income account of 1488.32. Total charitable income of 3762 for total income, operating income of 5250.32.
Where's that?
Last page,
Page.
last page, last page. Yes, that's it.
Yeah.
Yes,
I didn't see, say, start reading those numbers again.
September column,
Right,
okay, 1488.32.
okay.
Is that the right place?
Yeah,
Okay.
okay.
Total operating, expenses, 1488.90, and charitable expenses of 10,390.78, for total expenses of 11,879.68. So our net income was minus 6629.36. Beginning bank account balance is 43,518.84. Our ending bank balance 37,487.89. I wrote a number of checks, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 checks. And check written entire month, small number 2251, also cleared in the month. For a total of 12,227.79. The one thing I don't have here that I forgot to add is membership numbers. We now have 42. Adding Ryan Pete and Malcolm Fizzle. And if we go to the next report, which is balance sheet. That is. It's a current asset. And this is, it shows our current asset total of $40,948.40, and our equity account $40,947. So I know that there was a disconnect in our income and expense account of $1,380.58, which I am still tracking down. It is somewhere between July or September, and I will have it there and fixed by the November board meeting. How much is it? The difference is $1,380.58.
Is that the delta between when you have checking on your balance sheet at Atlantic Union of 38,868.47 and what you show
In the bank?
37,487.89?
Yes.
Okay, so okay. Let me ask you a question. Do you reconcile with the bank statement every month? Like July, August, September? Do you reconcile?
I did July. I didn't get the August statement, so I got the August, went online and got the August statement weeks ago. And then I went online and got September. But I am having difficulty doing the reconciliation for two reasons. One, I didn't catch that Zoom takes money out of her account every month. Zoom, okay, which is like $17.
But that's in the statement, right?
That's in the bank statement. It's not in that TV. The other thing that I'm having difficulty reconciling is monies that come from Venmo. Because I didn't realize that the smart thing to do was every time someone paid by a Venmo, I needed to transfer it right away into our bank account. When I end up getting multiple Venmo inputs, I don't always have the detail which one came from which. And I thought I had it all in the bank and that DB correctly, but obviously I don't. So I have to go through and do the reconciliation. So I'm doing that reconciliation on all 3 months' bank accounts versus everything in that DB.
So for my edification and probably everybody else here in Venmo, somebody sends Venmo. How does it? It goes to our banking, our checking. Right?
No, it goes into Venmo.
Those are the
I have-
Venmo accounts.
And I have to literally, or Paul before me, had to literally log into Venmo, initiate a transfer of those funds to the bank.
Okay, so you get a notification that money is in Venmo, right?
You're supposed to.
I mean,
Generally, we do.
We've had some missteps.
Sometimes I get a text message. So Venmo is associated with my phone. And we've tried to change it, but it's not possible.
Because it's a personal account. And if we went to a corporate or a business account, they would take out 13%.
Well, it's not.
Plus more. So Paul had offered.
There's fees associated with a corporate account. So we decided to leave it at a personal account.
all right, okay.
And if we could transfer the number, if Joan had another cell phone number,
So let me,
which she doesn't.
so I'm trying to understand. So is this Venmo? So if I was paying by Venmo, how am I paying?
You're paying into the Rotary Club Venmo account.
How am I paying?
Electronic.
Am I electronically paying? Am I
Yes.
paying a credit card?
No,
Electronic from my,
You have to have a Venmo account of your own.
okay, and that's set up through my bank, right?
no, they're set up to a Venmo account. Our Venmo account is linked, has a link to our bank account, but it is not set up to automatically transfer every input immediately.
But when I register for a Venmo account, then I have to give them the routing. and
Yes.
Check my account number so that they can extract it.
Correct.
All right,
So you tell Venmo,
Yeah.
pay Rotary.
right,
Venmo account.
Yeah.
And then Venmo takes the money out of your account, puts it in their account, Venmo account. And then you get a notification. I get a text to my phone and I copy those and send them to Joan. Then Joan has to go into Venmo and transfer it to the bank, our bank.
And part of the challenge is on occasion, when you try to log into Venmo, they want to do a check to verify you are who you say you are.
so just, oh,
So they send him security code.
right,
And if he is not at his phone, or if
Right.
I haven't been able to
No.
tell him that he gets the code, he tells me I have 5 minutes to enter it. Okay,
you
otherwise,
can't change the phone number?
no,
Only if she can change it to her number, but she has her own Venmo account associated with that.
Wow.
But you can't do two Venmo accounts at the same number. She'd have to have a second cell phone.
Is it sort of like Zelle? I mean, I've used Zelle, but I've never used Venmo.
and it's sort of like Zelle. Zelle also doesn't, for personal, Zelle doesn't have any charge. I have a Zelle from Bank of America, and I use that all the time. Yeah. What's our bank account? What they do?
Atlantic Union.
They don't have that.
They don't offer
I don't
They
think
have-
don't.
that.
Do they have Venmo?
No,
They don't have any.
Venmo's a personal account, sorry. Exactly.
They, Venmo interfaces with them.
They have Zelle for personal accounts, but not for corporate accounts.
Well,
And we do have a corporate account there.
okay. All right.
Joan, I have another question. I'm sorry, you through?
I'm through with that.
Whatever.
My other,
You finish yours.
my other question was, and we're gonna see that in the revised, it's in the revised agenda. But last board meeting and the board meeting prior to that, we have approved some contributions out, and those checks have not been written.
That is correct.
So,
And that's further down in the agenda.
right.
And
So,
there's a disconnect there also that I will just mention. The disconnect is, I know who they are, but I have no paperwork on to whom I'm supposed to send it, nor do I.
understand. So you need to have a point of contact and an address for everything, especially if you're going to send a check, right?
I mean, there are a couple that I know, like I know CCP, because I'm on their board. all the time.
Right.
But for the most part, I wasn't aware, and because I think I brought it up at the last board meeting. Just because it's in the budget approved, when do I send the checks out?
After the board approves it.
Yeah,
But like Bill said, the board did approve,
yes,
there's something approved in July, that still hasn't been paid.
right. Well, July was the transition. I didn't have the check first half.
Arts and.
Huh?
Arts.
I haven't paid that.
I mean, I can drop that off.
Right.
I've got to go over there. I've got to go over there today. If I pick.
I have the checkbook, so I can write the
So
check.
you can write a check and give it to me and I'll take it. I'll take it. I'm
Yeah.
going.
That's not a problem.
The question I had,
Okay, do your
one, they're on, and this is the last page of the accounting.
okay.
You, still don't have the current operating fund balance, nor the charitable fund balance. The two of those should add up to the total balance and that we have available. And that's a calculation that you have to make every month. And it's basically, you know, what previous balance was. And the operating, so you look at the operating fund. The operating fund as whatever it had before, plus whatever income it's had since then, minus whatever expense it had since. That gives you a number. And we've always used, the board needs to know that number every month.
Okay.
So,
So we put the total operating income amount plus total operating expense amount plus the prior balance
yeah,
for that.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So that needs to be.
I can do that.
But the, okay,
Okay.
I will get that done. And I will send you a copy for so you can verify it. Did it right? The first time? Yeah, thanks.
good, good.
Do we have the points of contact and the addresses for all these people, or do we have to hunt them down or what? I mean, we've done it before. Somebody,
Yeah, I think, and I would just,
Because I saw the form for one of them, recently, and I'm funny, oh, that's where you find out how they got it. I have a copy of it.
right.
Well, I think-
Some of these things, I would just Google the address.
Okay. But I don't think it's a big deal, but I can't mail a check without knowing where to mail it. Okay, I mean,
All right.
obviously, I think we can do some of that right now, we can hand deliver them, but
so maybe a good idea, John, would be for, maybe another session with you and Paul, just so think that you've got everything and he's got everything, and then,
Yeah, I would think between Paul and Katie.
well, maybe it can be a part, when you get three people and there's parts of the time, especially Katie's, okay? But anyway, that's just a suggestion. So, I mean, Paul's been doing this for 10 years, 11.
not that counting.
Sorry.
And I asked Paul to do, Main Street. He did that for like 3 years. So, anyway, that's just a suggestion. Okay,
Okay.
what else do we have on,
That's just the
Okay.
first financial, I will tell you that, my suspicion is that part of the 138058 discrepancy is the unpaid due for the first quarter. We have one or two members who haven't paid, and when we book them in, when we send out the invoice,
we're on the
We show.
approval. We're on the approval.
right,
Okay.
right, so I think that's part of it.
And it's time to do the next quarterly invoice.
And I didn't do that, but I did send out one initiation fee to Brian Pete for $25. Sent that out, yes,
So, yeah,
and
No,
Malcolm doesn't get one, because he's a transfer. That was my understanding. That not true? I mean, he's a transfer. doesn't he?
yeah, I would think
I would think so.
he's a transfer, it's just,
Okay.
his number's gonna stay the same and everything, so it should be, yeah.
So I just wanted to verify that that was the correct assumption.
I don't recall whether that decision was ever made
I
before or
don't,
not.
we don't have that many transfers.
The main cost of a new member is their badge. And the $25 covers that.
What does that go to the, does that go to Rotary International or initiation?
Well, it goes, well,
That
yeah, there's no.
How much is that?
initiation fee for the district or.
How much is a badge?
It's
$7.
12, 13 bucks. They get you on the shipping. Shipping is pretty big, actually.
Okay, all right. So
I
this,
haven't seen any bills for that.
okay, so this says review and adoption of the September, so adoption means vote, correct? Have we voted on
Yes.
finance before?
Yeah, we have. It's a fairly incomplete financial.
Yeah, I
report,
mean,
though.
so we got some. Yeah, let's not vote on this because yeah, we'll defer it because you got it. You even said you have some. Uh, yeah,
Reconciliation,
right. The
And-
reconcil-
also the total operating balance.
Right. 4B,
So you're asking me to issue a revised statement
after you,
for September,
after you get,
yeah,
yeah,
as opposed to letting November have all of the reconciled items in it. I mean, I don't know.
okay, well, let's discuss that. Do we need to have a revised? Should be revised for October. It's what you're talking.
Yeah,
It's September, right,
in September. Yeah,
So.
so you like
Once you
to
get, so after you find out where that $1,300, some, where that $1,300 is,
yeah.
you know, then, and then you can revise that and send it out. That's
And
okay.
I'll be glad to have another session with you if you want. That's up to you.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna continue to try to nail things down before I spend your time.
I'm Steve.
Yeah, the finance module has a pretty good reconciliation process.
Thank you.
Yeah.
They do. But finding all the reports and understanding where the details are.
So does it have like a, when you say it has a reconciliation,
It doesn't communicate with the bank.
I know that. So we're not tied into the bank through DAC
No.
but so it's a manual process.
It is.
So you, like, there
Right.
may
You
be
have
a
to
block,
step-
there
you
may
have to
be a
step when you
block.
Pull it up.
Check the
And
check
you
off
just check,
and
check, check, check,
reconcile,
check. Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
Like this. So,
right. It is like quicken in that way.
all right, just want to understand. All right, moving on. Vote on funding request. Request from Cape Charles Volunteer Fire Company for $1,000 sponsorship for Toolmania fundraising on December 14th, 2024. The budget anticipated a $500 contribution to the Cape Charles Fire Company. So,
Yeah. Go ahead.
so, we gave them, how much did we give them last year?
500. We're giving them 500 every year.
Okay, so, you know, I can see where they're wanting it.
Doesn't mean we have to give it.
It's right.
You have a surplus.
Yeah, well, we have some other things
It's
here.
true, but once you do it, how can you go back?
So, I need a motion, from somebody to put it on the table. So,
I move that we keep the donation at $500. So if that's what we need to initiate a discussion.
okay, so we have a motion for 500 to the Cape Charles Fire Company. Do I have a second? Any discussion?
Is this a special event that they're doing or?
Toolmania's annual
Yeah.
event.
And
That's
then
it.
we
That's
give
the
them-
largest fundraiser. That's the largest fundraiser.
Now, I don't know how much communication you might have had with Katie about how she feels about some of these proposals. Because I've always yielded to a large extent to the wishes
Well, she didn't.
of the president.
Yeah, no, she didn't. So, but again, we've done 500 in the past. They have their Toolmania every year. We're getting other requests in.
And we've okayed $500 to lots of different entities.
Right.
A few things we've gone to 1,000.
Right. But,
So
so,
certain categories.
I
$500.
don't remember
Because we
that.
used to get our name on the banner.
Yeah, I don't remember.
how they're doing it, I mean, there has been inflation, I don't know how many years.
Well, that's-
$500.
And I was wondering about that. And isn't there some fundraiser going on, we're supposed to go on about getting them in their own truck?
Yeah, well, yeah. And
Well, Ryan is the treasurer.
the town, they've made the pitch to the town and, yeah, they're, I think they're gonna, that with a grant, it's $1 million. It's $1 million. So those things are not cheap.
Oh, yeah.
So,
I mean, if it's a one-time thing, they're asking for extra.
it's, no, but it says, I don't know who that, see, it says. I don't know. All I can do is go by what she has here, so,
I think it's in December, isn't it?
14th.
That we travel this way.
We could change, we could give them more, we can give them more.
We can defer this till next month. But, they try to get this, because they use some of their donations to buy the stuff we'll need. So, but anyway,
Well, I'm just wondering if maybe a certain percent increase just because of inflation, I don't figure it out, I was thinking maybe 200, I don't know. Yeah, but what they.
600, 700. I mean, like I said, Ryan is their treasurer, the member, he's coming. I know some of the people that are involved in it. I find that.
okay, so we still have a motion on the floor, by 500, so, we don't have a second yet. Yeah, we have a second, I'm sorry. So,
Well,
I mean,
here's another question. If we approved it now, we can always come back and give them more. Figure, get more information.
it's totally doable.
And because then it would be a special donation, not an annual.
Exactly,
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, a special donation for this purpose.
Right.
Yeah.
okay, so we have a motion, any further discussion? Okay, so we have a motion to approve $500 to Cape Charles Fire Company, and it's been seconded. All in favor, say aye.
Fine.
Opposed? Carries.
Okay,
All right.
so my question is, do I issue the check now?
Sure.
Thank you.
And Katie had sent an email with this information. I printed that out, and she had some supporting stuff that I didn't have time to look at. That was attached to it. It was just the first page, 4 pages.
See, this is the kind of form that I have to get.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay,
This is my copy, or
You have it.
thank you.
request from Rotary and Bill Payne on behalf of the Northampton High School, Middle School Concert Choir for a $1,000 contribution to assist in their purchase of black concert dresses and shirts for a 60-member concert choir. This is not on our budget. So this is above and beyond. We already approved 250 to go to I'm sure we did.
Yeah, so
Sorry.
it hasn't been paid.
Yeah, but I'm trying to find it.
Or what hasn't been paid.
I know, but where are they on? It's the high school.
Oh, well, it's not, we don't have a line. This would be,
Under the other stuff?
under other,
Yeah,
Yeah.
the 7,500. Okay,
yeah.
all right.
So, will you allow a discussion before we?
Yeah.
You have to have a motion and a second, then discussion. That's the rules.
Do I have a motion to, do I have a motion to provide Northampton High School, Middle School concert choir a contribution of $1,000?
Again, I'm gonna take the initiative here and say, let's increase our donation from 250 to 500.
Are you a second? You making the motion?
Make a motion.
Okay, Paul, so you made the motion and I'm going to second it. I don't know who's taking minutes.
I-
Yes.
Okay.
So that's from
Okay.
250 to 500.
Well, the motion was for $1,000.
No, that was Bill's request.
Oh.
But
Okay. So the motion was for 500, 50 to 500?
Yeah, we had already approved a contribution of 250 to. And so this is take that 250, which hasn't been written, to 500, right? That's my understanding.
That's all.
All right.
And-
Do I have a second?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, so we have a motion and a second for $500 discussion.
so this was what Bill calls a re-request, something like that. Because he had sent an email
Right, to everybody.
back on September 16th, or the 15th, sometime. And I told, he didn't know about the 250 we'd already approved. I asked Katie then, if she thought that would increase contribution, and she sent me an email back. It was kind of nice. It was in the bill. And so I don't know that it ever came to the board's attention back then or
It
not.
didn't.
No,
And so Bill sent me some more information, basically, after I told him that we'd already approved 250. And he said then that Gibson before, the concert choir then failed. And it was $800 short of its goal. Now that was, again, a month ago. And he made a plea to increase it. Now, I don't know, perhaps they've had more contributions since then. We don't know. I would think if we increased it to 500 from the 250, that would leave $300 shortfall. And, maybe that's already covered by the contribution, don't know. But I would think that would certainly be achievable, that they would be a lot closer to the goal. And it puts it in the same range as we generally give lots of consideration.
Any further discussion on this?
I don't have a problem with raising it, but I think that's reasonable. Yeah.
All right, so all in favor? Opposed? Okay, so $500.
And I will issue that check.
If you can figure out who to send it to.
I'm sure Bill will find that out.
So, some Albie pals.
Yeah.
Here is Carolyn Gibson,
Sure.
Northampton Middle High School address.
This is Mrs. Alfie now.
So what?
This is Mrs. Alfie.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, vote on other budget items. Need to review our contribution budgets and determine when we should release the items highlighted in blue on the attached Excel spreadsheet. This is the full listing of 2025 contribution budget. Some items have already been approved by the board. See listing below, but we still need to issue those checks. See notes on the spreadsheet as well. So 500 to Shore Little League, which was approved on 9th of July. 9th of July, also
Now,
citizens,
Katie said that was paid.
it has been.
Yeah, that was great.
Okay.
I paid that.
Citizens for Central Park, 500 not paid, that's for the peace poll.
Well, I can do that.
Okay, and then on the 13th of August, we had district grant bookmobile project, 10,000 to be paid. And also on that same date, Cape Charles Main Street for the 100th anniversary celebration plot, $1,000. That's not paid. You can write me that check, because I've got to stop by there on today,
How much is that?
1,000. Also on the 13th of August, Northampton High School Music Department, 250, so that was not paid, so
But
that's
that's not
just been raised to
500.
500. And then 13th of August, purchase of backpacks for 50 elementary school, 500. That's
I have a question about that. Paul sent me, the receipts for the book tax in New York, and it was like $505. Do I pay him the full amount, or I pay him 500?
we pay him the full amount. And then we pay.
I've already paid for
I have to
it.
So,
reimburse him,
so reimburse him. Yes.
so pay for
So that's 500%.
whatever it is for.
Okay. And then on 10th of September, Arts Center 175, placement for the athletes, you might have to Arts Center. I will take that today. If you can. Right, I've got to go. So
How much?
175. Okay, now I don't know if Katie wanted us to vote on other stuff.
Yes, when I talked to her last night, she said that she would like us to, and I don't know that we have to do it today, but she would like us to do our planned giving for each quarter. So that we're not doing everything at the last minute, we go on June, space it out. I don't know if you guys want to.
Or when requests.
Okay, so here's your spreadsheet in blue. Okay, what she has in blue is contribution to Polio Plus. Hey, okay.
Well, that's based
okay.
on,
No, that's, so she's not aware. Okay, just, I'm gonna go to, okay, it says 3130, of which we have $130, which will be collected on Purple Pinky,
exactly.
and $3,000 that we pay the club, and we pay that biannually, December and June.
1,500 each,
Okay, so
and
that,
the 300 goes in the December one. That'll be right after.
okay, so what,
It's whatever you get.
whatever we do, what we've done in the past is a list of people that contribute $5 or more. You send that in, that goes into their record, isn't it? Is that how you did it before?
No, not the purple pinky. I just.
Okay, all right, it's 130, whatever. Okay, so that's okay, fine.
Yeah, it's too much.
That can go in same time as the that includes $1,500 comes in December. Then the next dictionaries for third graders project. You know, did we do that?
Whenever it's done and
Did it last year.
Did we already?
I thought we did.
Did we already do that?
Did.
yeah.
Haven't done it this year.
No, well, that's what I'm talking about
Somebody needs
this year.
Did it
to,
last?
No. So we have to have somebody.
somebody's got to take charge.
Tom Godwin has done that in the past.
Exactly.
And so we have to order, and does he have all that information, or did you?
Tom?
I think Bill Murphy ordered. I have to check.
I don't
Tom.
I didn't order.
Should have an invoice.
I mean, there's a website we can go to and order. I Googled it last year, but I think Bill Murphy prepared it for us.
Well, somebody has to call, somebody has to
If we have
contact
some
50.
Somebody needs to take charge of that. and do it.
Somebody has to contact, well, we need to ask, we can ask today if somebody would like to stand up and do that. They have to find out from 50 Peak Elementary how many children are in the church. And then that's.
And other
school.
We do it
Christian
for.
schools do that, that's it. We don't do it for.
Well, that's fine.
Okay. All right. No, we don't do alcohol. Exmoor should do that. But they probably don't. So it's the Christian school and 50 feet. Then donations to all district reads.
Well, Ben's here, right?
We weren't doing that anymore. We have our-
Who does the,
Yeah,
dictionary?
we're doing that.
So,
Who orders the dictionary?
Tom Dodd,
Is he the order?
I don't believe so. No, I said, I'm being perfect, I'm not sure. It's not that.
But the guy,
There's some discussion to drop the dictionaries now that we're doing reading program.
oh. We didn't vote last year. Actually, I remember asking. If the school was a thing, said, do you really want dictionaries? I mean, in this day of electronics, if you want to know a word, you look it up on,
I know.
on the computer.
I
And
know,
they said, yes, we still want.
because they feel they own something. It's their own dictionary. Okay, listen, I'm not gonna go down all these because, I mean, it's everyone that's on this list. Except for fire company, which you've already done, and the art center, which you've already done. So,
I know of some specific requests.
okay,
One from Bill Payne. Bill Payne, sent Joan and me and Katie an email saying, can we go ahead and pay the Boys and Girls Club $1,000?
okay, that's on this.
And I said, well, you gotta get board approval, just because it's in the budget doesn't mean it's.
Right.
So I moved that we go ahead and send $1,000, it's in our budget, for some for Boys and Girls Club, to the Eastern Boys and Girls.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have a motion and a second to send $1,000 to Boys and Girls Club of Eastern Shore. Any discussion? All in favor, say aye. Opposed, nay. All right, that carries. What else? Yeah.
I'm not very boring team, but that's.
That's all I can think of, like.
Okay. Because the other ones, I mean, I'm looking here, these can probably wait. Like, says late summer schools, supplies, 500.
Oh,
That's.
there was, I think she did ask a question, does that $500 in backpack come out of Northampton? Allotted 1,500, and we've never done it that way before. The budget does have 500,
Right.
500 late summer school supplies, and that's what $500 backpacks
Okay.
comes out.
Okay, gotcha. There wasn't anything else she said or any other requests, even.
Nothing I can think of right now.
All right. Okay, so I'm gonna just go ahead here. Number 5 is membership and members updates proposal for new members by Bill Payne. It's already been done. And Malcolm Chisel. What's
Well, those have already
They've
been.
already been taken care of, so. You just going to vote on club priorities, items, club programs, number 7. mentoring programs for militaries. Status report from Paul Strong and Libby Wright.
Right. Okay.
Go ahead.
I had a meeting a week ago. With, Dave Wilcox, Libby, Kim Rich wasn't able to join us. But Jason was standing by over with us talking and joined our meeting and had some good contributions, I thought. And I thought we had a very good meeting. There were a number of criticisms, if you will, of the ways. And all of them well received. The main point I think that was made, and again, I just for those. For the previous discussion, I was frustrated by the fact that we have a lot of people that are to be mentored that have not finished the program. And my main question is why? And basically, I think the point that was made by both Jason, who's still actually, I think he's done that, but and Dave Wilcox was probably shouldn't just send the mentee this list of things to be done. Which I got it. I redid it a little bit, and based on my input last week. It wasn't not much change. But you know, I look at this and say, well, I don't know. You know, we just give it to them right off. And the responsibility of who should actually be sure this list is finished was not real clear. Maybe does the mentor have the major responsibility or the mentee? And it was always kind of vague, to tell the truth. So the general feeling that I came away with from the committee was that we should give more responsibility to the mentor, which limits the number of mentors we can use because a lot of the mentors we've assigned have been squad. But I rewrote based on that input. Like I said, this maybe involved Jason. And I had no feedback from them, so I just say agreed. That we should address this to the mentor. Mentor, here's what you need to do. Here's your guidelines. And send the mentor this list, not the mentee. And let the mentor meet with the mentee and kind of get to know them, see what their major reason for joining Rotary was, and then sort of tailor what the mentee should do. So give them one task at a time. And the mentor has to keep track. And so that gives me one person to keep bugging to get this thing finished. And the mentor has the responsibility for getting the mentee to finish it. Libby, do you have any other things to share based on that?
No.
One meeting, Jason, you go through.
He's ordering.
Right. And Mark, if you have any input on this, we'd be glad to.
I guess we should stick with the new form, finish the work.
The
Well,
uniform's not that much different.
It's not much different. If we decrease the requirements actually a little bit. Yeah,
It seemed like a fair.
yeah. Yeah, I didn't think it was that hard, and nobody else did either, but
Fireside chat.
the fireside chat's gotta be held. We decreased the greeter thing. That's been one of the major stumbling blocks. get people to do that. So we recommended up to a month of being with her, but some people's schedules just make that difficult, so we put at least twice. At least.
Yeah.
And we actually thought, we'll encourage regular members to sort of take their turn being. That was another suggestion, right?
The only challenge would be for those new members who are attend by Zoom. For example, Ryan Key, because Ryan, I think, made an attempt to show up once, but
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I get the impression that he was gonna do. Because he,
They'll make it very difficult for him to.
You know, that's.
yeah, so I think, you know, that is,
And the other thing that. I guess I didn't make clear, was we thought maybe we should have some flexibility in this too. And as far as I'm concerned, as the person who's sort of in charge of the program, if the mentor tells me this person has finished the requirements to my satisfaction, done.
it's done. If you give them that responsibility, then you.
Yeah,
Okay, that's fine, yeah.
Right. Right.
Okay. All right.
So I was hoping the board would sort of approve these changes.
They look good. That's fine. It looks good to me. Anybody else have any problems with these? Thank you. I've already, I need to talk to my big team. So.
Well, I want to give them my mentee.
I've given it, so, I need,
But that's
but I need to get with them.
Yeah.
Okay, so anyway, okay, good. Raffle fundraiser for the Bookmobile project, status report, Jim Ritt. Okay, and then candidate form on October 22nd. Format, 3 advanced questions have been provided to all the candidates. Following individuals have indicated they will be in attendance tonight to assist as needed. Karen Rothrock, Joe Natale, Paul Strong, Bill Payne, Grant Britt, Karen Samorsky, and Jerry Taylor from Cape Charles Main Street. And
Just for a minute, I offered, I got out of the money to putting together the questions because I was helping one of the candidates, but I can still help.
yeah, I mean, you're gonna be there. Sure. Yeah. Okay, club committee status report, provide a Word document, and all the people that did not sign up. And in the past, what we've done is the board has assigned them to committees.
Katie.
Okay, but she had a list, so she can,
Brandy Diamond.
did it?
Has one of her hands.
Okay. Under number 8, other World Polio Day is Thursday, October 24th, 2024. And so we will have the Purple Tinky Day on October the 29th, which is that Tuesday, the following Tuesday.
So on a personal issue, I am not there that day, so what do I?
If you want to donate, you can just donate, ahead of time, or I will tell you right now that I will not be here the next 2 Tuesdays, so I will be here that day, but if you want to give whatever you want to donate, we $5 or whatever, somebody. All I'm gonna do is keep a list of everybody and how much they gave, give that. Yeah, I'll be there. I'm not, be there, and I'm gonna do the painting of.
David, how are you?
Okay. All right. Received Rotary 2324.
You got one?
I got a candidate.
Get back to plan team as a result.
No, you just tell me who it is, I'll call them.
Years. That's a first. That was.
I thought about you this time, and something is,
I got an email. We got a public, but it said we had 3 years.
Right, that's what it said.
We got one last year.
As a result of our club's membership growth each year over the last 3 years.
Well, guys, the club have growth for 2 years and more. We were the only club for the entire district for 3 years.
Well, that's great.
There were 8 clubs in the district got the award.
The two.
Yeah.
Is that a different one? Is that like a gold?
Well, it should be, but.
All
I
right,
can tell Katie we need to get it this year.
all right.
I do have one other.
Okay, yeah, this is a district 70 time, it's the nomination. Everybody got that, district governor,
Okay. One other item, I know something.
raised by, go ahead, it's under number 9.
So, got a reminder, I don't know how you.
Did you hear about
No, I don't know, I heard about that.
Last month, that.
No, I wasn't
that
sure.
filed,
It said they service 14.
November 15th. I've always done the e-postcard filing before.
It was,
Actually, I forwarded this to Katie,
Yeah.
Mark, Joan, and you. Saying, I've always filed the postcard thing. Regulations.
I've been trying to get somebody big balls.
That
Do you have his information?
I don't have.
most small tax exempt organizations.
You got a board of.
Most receipts are normally $50,000. Normally.
There's that one. yeah.
Let's file Form 990 in electronic.
Yeah.
From there, so.
If the gross receipts are normally more than that, you have to do a longer form. Which I guess Main Street has to do with the longer form, or maybe even the longest form. I don't know.
We do it full 990.
So,
Not 990 easily.
so postcard thing is so easy. And- I'm not sure how hard the 990 is.
So,
I looked at it, I wouldn't have.
it's got like,
2 or 3 pages.
yeah, it's got pages. And,
But our receipts this past year was 64,971.
I don't think.
Normally in the past, it's always been 50,000 or less. I can't imagine we would get in trouble. Yeah, it just says, yeah, we've been in this category of $1,000.
Okay.
Well, we'll say.
Do you have an
We
EI?
were a hair over last.
Do we have an EI?
Yes.
Do we have one?
EI. We are not, we are not a nonprofit. No, we're not a 501.
We're a 501c4.
So, yeah, RC4, which is not a
But it's,
deductible T3, we're still a nonprofit.
Right. So,
Oh, no.
so the question, if we did, had to be a longer form, who would do it?
Okay.
Those are my questions to,
I know.
to y'all and Katie, and no answers.
no, I have done,
Which means from now on, you'd have to do it.
I was not the treasurer.
I know, it's easy form.
So we wouldn't have to hire a professional accountant.
I did it for, Bruce Reed did it for me too.
It gives me a little bit of a headache, but do
You
it.
know what? Works. You know? So I don't know if he does that. But anyways, but it's doable. So the question is, do we want to do? First of all, That form is due by the 15th of November. Whether it's, so I'm gone for 2 weeks, so it have to be after I come back. Yeah, there's all the information.
Yeah, I mean, I could do it, I suppose. You tell me it's not that hard.
You could try it and look, at least look at it. It's not, I don't think it's that possible.
No, I have blown the brain.
Because we don't have any employees.
So, yeah, it was my husband's.
Oh, I don't think it'd be a. But it's another pain in the.
We have a board of directors and, you know, so that it still requires, I think that the easement still requires, that the use of the board of directors and stuff.
Go back.
We filed the same before it got-
We should.
I think we're more of a subsidiary of Rotary.
The district.
And, I think we found it.
Okay.
District might.
Maybe.
I think just RI does, and we just say we're a member of RI.
Thanks.
They came back and instead.
You'll take a look at that. I'll be back in 2 weeks. I'll be back.
Well, I'm going for a little over a week too.
Okay, well, whatever, I can work with you on that. Whatever. I haven't done it now.
So the
Several
consensus of the board is that we need to go longer form.
I would think so. That's $14,000. Yeah. Yeah.
So.
We've always been opposed to this.
Yeah.
He said last year we were a bit over 50,000, but prior to that. Years ago, they were going down. So we don't have a history of being over.
Yeah.
And we have to really solve.
So it's, and that money, that $50,000 is nothing we really is contributions, right?
Well, a lot of it's crab cake.
Yeah, it's all the problem, but we're trying to do.
Crab cake receipts.
It's fundraising. And you guys- State.
We were driving through.
There are donations. You know, we can talk about it. But I'm serious. There is a form that you have to.
This is gonna be a problem.
I understand, but I mean, these are the advantage of find out what recommendation.
Oh. Okay, I can work.
So we're gonna need this question and answer question that works.
And I can work with you too, because I'm gonna have to, I can't. So, I mean, it's just that I don't. The understanding, the old system, I'm learning. the new system. But I'll need to know if I'm doing it.
All right. Any other thing? We're good with
I would give her a second.
You don't run an official meeting.